What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We are doing another swim try on haul. This one is by Cupshi. Let's get into it. This first one that I have on is very unique and has these little raised bumps all over. It's really cute. I like the way it fits. I've noticed a lot of their bottoms fit me like more appropriately. I like how this swimsuit has these little shoulders. I did get a size small in all of these. The back of this is really cute and it just clasps right here. These bottoms, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't think they're flattering. You can tell that these are all so much more coverage than like the typical bottoms that I wear. Like I'll show you my favorite kind of bottom to wear. I typically like to wear ones that have like a string like this, and then they can just bunch because I just feel like it looks more flattering on my body. Once again, this back is the kind that it's just like a one size fits all type thing. Okay, this one is a similar style. You know, got a little cut in the middle, and then this doesn't adjust, just the straps. I love the material though. Okay, I love this top and I was really excited to try this on. It wasn't exactly what I thought it would look like when I first got it, and when I had it like in my hands, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think this is gonna fit me, but it fits me so nice. I love the top. However, I'm not a huge fan of the bottom. Loving the color on this one. It's a halter, and again, it's one of those where you can't really adjust it just right up there. The bottoms, you know, I just don't love, and the reason I don't love these unadjustable ones is that it will squeeze me where I don't want to be squeezed. Like, look, I don't really like how it's like, you know, hugging me this way. So that's why I, you know, like the adjustable ones. Like, let me just put a different bottom on. See, I just feel like this looks a little bit more flattering. I'm about to show you like some of my favorites that I got, because I definitely love this next one that I'm gonna put on. Okay, guys, like, look at this. I am obsessed. This is super flattering for me. I think I need to be in the one-piece gang because I got a little bit of fat on me, but not like that much fat on me. But in this, like, you can't even tell. I feel like I look slim. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just really like this. I definitely am not the leanest I've ever been in my life, and I used to have like way more muscle definition. But when I had much more muscle definition on me, I was like literally so lonely and not happy. Like, it was like, I'm referring to like 2 years ago or like a year ago, basically a year ago, when I moved in here a year ago. So before that, before I moved in this apartment, I like didn't really do much socially, especially during the pandemic. So when I was home alone all the time, I literally just like did not eat. So that's why you could see more muscle. And now like I like go out and eat out like probably 5 times a week, when I used to never eat out like more than 2 or 3 times in a month. So, you know, my body's a little bit different, and I just love how confident I feel in this swimsuit. It might come in other colors, it might not, I don't know, but it just zips down and up. And I'm obsessed with the pattern, and I love the way I feel in it, so I'll definitely be wearing this a lot. This swimsuit is one that I definitely love. Even though the bottoms are high-waisted, I still like this outfit. And the long sleeve is just giving all the vibes, especially because you guys know that I live somewhere that has a bunch of hot tubs and pools on the roof. My lease isn't even up for like a few more months, but once it is up, I'm gonna renew it. Because originally when I moved in here, I signed a 14-month lease, but after that, I'm just gonna be signing a 12-month lease moving forward now. Fun fact. So when it's cold out, this is gonna be my go-to swimsuit, because sometimes we like to go up there like all the time, like during the year. Like people go up there in the winter, the hot tubs stay open because the pools are like heated. People don't really go in the pools, but they definitely go in the hot tubs. So this is gonna be perfect for that, like in the winter. Or if you're someone who like got sunburned, that's perfect too. But I am pretty good about putting my sunscreen on because I don't like being sunburnt. I've been burnt too many times. This is like my second favorite. That one piece that I just had on is my #1 favorite. So this is another one that I really, really like, especially the color. So it is pretty adjustable. If you wanted this to be looser, you could just loosen these up. And if you wanted the straps to be longer, you just loosen it all with that. Like sometimes I'm more bloated than others, like holding on to more water weight more times than others. It's dependent on what I've been eating. I've been eating a lot of carbs lately, so I know that makes me a lot more bloated and hold on to more weight. I'm not saying that like these look bad on me, but I've said it before in like other videos, it can be really hard with like when you're at a stage where like sometimes you get leaner than others. Like the negative side of like getting leaner is like it's hard to maintain, and then when you don't keep maintaining it, you start to feel shitty. And the reality though is like I'm happy and healthy and I eat like a normal amount. I'm not doing anything different than the normal person and I look fine, but you know, I know what is required if I want to look a certain way, and there's just so many like sacrifices and other things to focus on, but like I just feel like I have other things going on, and sometimes you just stop caring about like certain things. Before I wrap it up, I want to say a few things, like a couple talking points about Cupshi, and then I'll put the last swimsuit on. They have sizes extra small to 4X, and they have separated bikini tops and bottoms. So if you don't want to get like a full set, or like, you know, you want a small top and a large bottom, you can do that, which is pretty cool because not a lot of websites offer that. On orders $65 and up, you can get 15% off with code Fitty. So make sure you use my code if you are gonna get any swimsuits, because who doesn't like to save some money? But speaking of saving money, they actually have swimsuit sales up to 70% off. So even if you don't want to use my code, just like keep checking out their website to see when they have like a bigger sale, and then you can save a lot more money. Free shipping on any order that is $49 and up. And besides these bikinis, they also have accessories, dresses, cover-ups, shoes, so go check them out for other things as well. The best thing about all of these items is that they are high quality and affordable. The average price of their items is like $30 or under, and they come out with new things like every single day, so make sure to check them out. Bunch of links in the description, and let me put on the last one. Okay, last but not least, I like the color on this one. It is adjustable in the back here. It has like the little loops so you can change the, you know, size by putting in the hook. The straps adjust right here. I love how soft this is, and it's a similar bottom to like a couple of the other ones that I got. So I'll probably be wearing this around. It is very comfortable, and I love the colors on this. It's like a pink and baby blue. Don't forget to check them out and get yourself a little something something. Save with my code or just stick around for another sale. I also want to say, now that I'm thinking back on it, like, you know, I wasn't trying to sound negative or put down my body. It's more so like I think I know what's more flattering on my body. I also know when I've looked better than when I do now. And it's hard to like not want to hold yourself to that standard, but sometimes that standard is kind of unattainable. The size of your body really should not matter, other than being healthy and able to do things that you want to do and enjoy your life. Feel confident and just be your best self. Like if you're able to do that, then you're fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like for whatever reason, I've just always loved, you know, having more muscle definition, probably because I would work out so much that you want something to show for it or feel like it's paying off. But it really comes down to the diet. So the more alcohol I have in my life, or the more times I eat out, that just makes it a little bit more difficult for me to maintain such a lean amount of body fat that you can actually see my muscle. So I've been trying to just build more muscle, and then hopefully like you can just see that muscle, but you know, it's just a lot easier said than done. That's part of my journey on here. If you guys don't even know what it is, it's that I love to work out, I love to be fit, but I like to also live a balanced life. So you go through my videos, you'll see there's better times than others. And like, I'm not saying that this is a bad time, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just these bottoms that I put on. Guys, there's one last swimsuit that I forgot to show you. It's just this black one, and this top is like really cute. It's the last one, and I'll see you guys in my next video.